Listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
with Anthony. Thursday night tea with Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy, community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony.
Listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
with Anthony. Thursday night tea with Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy, community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea with Anthony. Yo, welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Yo, we is live here at Listen Vision Studios at 2622 Georgia Avenue. We are here in the Capitol. Give it up for the Capitol, ladies and gentlemen. I love we're here in the Capitol. We have an amazing show today. It is our LGBT Pride Edition. I'm sorry, LGBTQ, RST, LMV, you know, all the other letters that are involved. I know, don't they keep changing? Yo, give it up for my special co-host today, Justin Stewart. Yo, we have an amazing lineup. Also, give it up for Shannon Garson. He has a new app that we're going to be talking about. Give it up for Kenya Garson Hutton. He's over Black Pride, and we're going to be talking about all things All Access Black Pride. Give it up for Dion Reader. She's running for city council, so vote, vote, vote. Get those votes in. We also have Dante Balenciaga. He's got a few events coming up, and we're going to talk about his events. We also have funny lady Camille Roberts in the house. Yo, she's going to tear the house down. We perform all together all the time. She's super amazing. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, meet Kramer. She's going to be performing and setting the stage ablaze. We have a super fun show, but we're going to go pay these bills right quick and come back for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We're located at 402 8th Street Northeast, Washington, D.C., right in the heart of the Capitol. Come in, let me introduce you. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We here at Lock Love are an award-winning natural hair care salon that focuses on natural hair care and lock artistry. We believe in the inherent beauty of natural hair and take a more of a educational, holistic approach to natural hair to preserve hair quality and assure healthy growth. We have an in-salon marketplace stocked to the core, full of essential products to promote healthy hair, which we also use ourselves. All of our stylists are well-versed in all things natural hair care. Locks, extensions, flat twist updos, kid styles. We are here to promote your best you. Come to Lock Love so you can be locked in love, and we'll see you beyond the red door. We are back with more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony, and welcome my special co-host, Justin Stewart.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm so glad to have you on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate the invite.
Oh, most
Yes.
definitely. You know you were in there like swimwear.
You know.
Today's our LGBT. We have to talk into the mics. It's our LGBT edition. You are a producer and booker over at Fox 5, right?
Yes, I am.
Producer Stewart, and I remember when I first saw you, it was on a viral video, which now has like 3 million views. Do we have that video?
Wendy, don't look him directly in the eyes. Don't look him directly in the eyes, Wendy. Thanks to those I got from DC. Don't look him in the eyeball. Sit back down, DC.
Thank you.
How did that come about?
I'm officially retired. So
Did you get a pension?
don't ask for me to cut up here. I'm not cutting up.
How did that come about?
Well, I was on her show back in 2014.
Okay.
And I did the Ask Wendy segment.
Okay.
And it was just about my boyfriends and my parents.
I
and all
remember
jazz.
that.
Yeah, I was there. Fast forward 3 years later, they asked me to do Ask Wendy again when I got to New York. And I was like, well, I don't have any drama. You know, I might meet a little date in New York from college, but that's not really drama-fied.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to be
For Wendy.
Right, for Wendy.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be scandalous or, you know, be a gimmick. Well, I did actually become a gimmick.
I think that is amazing. It just shed light on the ballroom scene and voguing and things of that nature.
Yes.
And it really put you out there.
It was
because
fun.
Even
It was
on the
really fun.
news show that you worked for, they did an interview.
I produced my own segment when I got back to
Yeah.
Fox. And when it took off, my bosses texted me like, so you know you're coming back on the show. And I got there and I'm thinking everything's gonna be set up. I'm thinking we're all good. No, I had to write my own intro about me. Tell everything that happened and do the interview at the same time. It was crazy.
She was trying to Vogue too. That was so funny.
Man, the ankles be trying to cut out.
I see the hand
You know.
performance is off the chain.
Yes.
Where you from?
I'm from here. Born and raised.
Okay.
Born and
Hey.
right here in DC. You know?
Good deal. What school did you go to?
I went to Potomac High School in Oxon Hill.
Okay.
And I was a little gay boy then.
Okay.
So.
See, that's weird. I didn't know that I was gay.
I knew. My mom knew since I was 2, so I knew around like
Wait
maybe.
a minute. Oh my God. My mom told me the exact same thing.
What?
She was like, when you were 2, I took a picture of you on Easter, and you were like, oh no, mama, this side right here.
Yeah.
She was like, literally, she
Yes.
was like, oh, I knew then in the back of my
Yes.
mind, like the thought hit me, oh, okay, he might be gay.
That's because we were feminine. And you know,
You think?
we can't help that trait. You
I
know,
think
there's masculine
guys
men out there too.
know which side is good for them. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, but they try to hide it depending on what community they grew up in.
They don't
you
let
know.
it out because she was like, no, I would not take the picture unless it was on the other side.
Right,
So.
right. I had pictures of me when I was young, and there's one when I was 6, and I'm posing, like my leg is out, my hands on my hip, and there's kids behind me, and I'm in my own little world.
Oh, you were
Own little world.
pre-Beyonce.
Oh yes. Honey, I was serving them at 6.
So how'd you get on at Fox 5?
Long story. I went to University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
Okay.
Got my degree in communications, and I came back to DC, and I actually did a reporting gig for the Metro Weekly, which is an LGBT magazine right here in DC.
Give it up for Metro Weekly.
So they gave me my first TV gig, and then I wanted more experience, so I went to WJLA, Channel 7.
Okay.
And I started doing a production assistant job there, ended up getting promoted to a producer, and I was booking guests at the same time, so I was juggling a bunch of jobs. And I just worked hard and networked and communicated.
Because you have to put that work in.
You know, you have to. When you're a production assistant, this is your opportunity to figure out, like, what avenue is for you. You know, not everybody makes it, and, you know, people just float around and they're trying to do different things, but I kind of knew since I was, like, 12 what I wanted to do, and that was working television. And at first I wanted to be a reporter, but then I realized I'm too feminine to be a reporter because some days I wake up, I want to wear eyeliner.
You need to break the
contour.
stereotypes, though.
I know, but
like
I can't report about murders and shootings and house fires with a contour and highlight on and green lipstick. But that was something inside of me that I had to realize.
Because they would be like, oh,
right.
wow, that family did burn up. But your beat is sickening.
Right. Exactly. So God shifted me in this avenue where I'm producing and I'm booking guests and I'm meeting celebrities and finding and curating content and meeting people and networking and bringing people on the show and discovering different things that I don't know about, but I write about. Like I write about sports. I have no clue what I be writing about. Sometimes we book football players on the show. I'm like texting one of my friends who used to play on the Redskins, like I'm writing about football again.
Okay, what's a layup?
What is this? So, right, what's the touchdown? So basically I did that, and then I was kicking butt over at Channel 8 as the producer for their morning show, and then Fox gave me a ring, and I went over. Yeah,
congratulations.
And I've been there ever since.
Congratulations. Yo, where can people find you?
I'm on
social media?
Instagram,
Yeah.
producer_Stewart, and then I'm just producer Stewart on Twitter, and Facebook I'm Justin Prince Stewart. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Good deal, Justin.
You found me.
Hey, you ready? And we were at the Ask Racine show.
Yes, that's when we met.
Yep.
Yes, but I've heard
Shout out to
before.
Racine.
Yes, that ball was cute.
Yeah, there was a cute ball. I love
It
what she
was
does. Yeah.
There was some things going on there.
Woo, people was almost getting jumped at
Right.
that ball. Like,
See, that's why I don't do that no more. I be scared.
woo, I think it was just that one. It was very serious. Yeah,
So-
but it was a good time.
It was a good time. We had a good time.
Are you ready to get into these topics?
Let's do it, girl.
All right. So the first topics, is U.S. births. U.S. births hit lowest point since 1987. People just do not want to have children anymore. Like I don't. Who has kids here? Anybody have kids? Oh, round of applause for your kids.
It is
Yeah,
not.
it was a little lackluster.
Right? It's
like
hard
I was like,
being
who
a
has
parent.
kids? It was like
Everybody was like, I don't know.
Me.
Maybe.
I have kids. Yo, I'm not a big fan of kids. They're like little broke best friends. They
See-
never have any money.
Well, see, with me is that I don't want kids, and if I do end up having kids, I'm gonna put them all in pageants, so I could be on Toddlers and Tiaras.
Oh my Lord, you're gonna be a pageant mom.
Yes, yes, and I'm
Kids
gonna
gonna
save
be
a lot of
beat
money
out.
because I know how to beat. I just need somebody to do hair, you know.
Yeah. Why do you guys think that the birth of children are declining? Like people are. Do you think it's like for money purposes?
It's hard
You
out
think
here.
Millennials.
Yes. Everybody's gay.
Yeah. Do you know that it takes $250,000 to raise a child? And that's not even including the drugs and alcohol. Like that's just
Right,
straight...
to get you through.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Being a parent is not for me.
Well, shout out to the
No.
parents because without them we wouldn't be here. So
Yeah,
round of
that's true.
applause to the people
Shout
that
out.
actually did have children. And what do we have next? We have now this story, and we all have experienced some type of discrimination.
Yes.
Whether it's color, whether it's our sexual orientation, and quite frankly, I'm just sick of it.
Me too, I'm over it. I'm
Yeah,
tired of
I'm
reporting about
over it.
stories. I'm tired of hearing stories. I'm just over it.
But lately, I feel like there's been an influx in people calling the police on black people for everyday things.
Right.
You know, just everyday.
Yes.
Oh, there's a man in a stroller. Call the police. Like, what is he gonna?
Because
what
he
is
stole the
doing?
baby.
Clearly,
the baby's
he stole
not
the baby.
his.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Starbucks.
So for the past 2 weeks, they have been roasting this young lady who called the police in Oakland on black people that were having a cookout. She called the police, and it was actually another white woman who recorded her.
Right.
Thank you for doing your diligence to your sister.
Yes, cookout Becky.
And she called the police saying that the people should not have been throwing the cookout.
Right.
So,
Because she said that they were in the wrong section of the park.
Look, ain't
and
nobody
they
got
were supposed
time
to
for
have
that.
coals. They had coals. They were supposed to be over here with you wanted to cook out with the coals and yeah.
Yeah, you're not a park ranger, so we didn't need your input. I just feel like it's just extra. So I love the response that people gave. They actually went back and had a cookout at the same
Yes,
park.
black people
Yeah,
are
they
so
were
resilient.
loud.
I love it.
That was so.
Yes.
Oh, that was amazing.
Not to mention the social media memes that she has been turned into. Like we are so
Yo.
creative. We
Let
are
me
so,
tell
black
you.
people are so creative, and
Run
I
some
love
of these.
it.
I run some of these. So
These-
this is her. She's Dr. Jennifer Schultz at Stanford
Allegedly.
University. Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
This is the woman that allegedly called the police. Look at this right here.
Yes, look at the meme. Yes, look at the meme.
That was her when she was crying guilty tear. That's Hattie McDaniels.
Yes.
Receiving the Oscar, and she
probably crying at that
yeah,
too,
she's
girl.
calling.
I'm
Oh, no,
calling.
look,
There's a white
officers,
woman. There's a
giving
white
her-
woman giving an Oscar to a black woman. Call the police.
Yo.
You gotta narrate these.
This is when she hung up when she realized who she was dealing with.
When Rachel.
Yeah,
Rachel
She
probably
was like, no, wrong number.
Rachel probably recorded it. Cause you know.
Oh yeah, because
You know.
Yep.
Yeah,
she probably
Rachel.
did.
Rachel
That
probably
was probably-
recorded it.
Yo, this meme said, "Excuse me, officer. There's 5 of them living in a 2-bedroom."
Oh, that's every day. We still got that going on.
Hilarious. And this is
Oh,
at the Last
Jesus.
Supper. She's calling on Jesus.
Is she calling on Jesus, or she calling because
She's calling on the police.
She's calling
on Jesus.
She's calling on Jesus because he's black. So
Call
she's
him when
calling
you
the
want
police.
him.
Yes. Right. I can't with her. I just can't.
Yo, we are some super creative people.
Right.
No, not Beyonce.
That's Tierra Marie.
It's
Yes, Beyonce smashing the windows. I'm calling the police.
not on Prince. Look at her up there. She's like she's windy.
He's idling.
That is
Yes,
hilarious.
he's idling. Smoking the street. Call the police.
No, not New Edition. Hello 911. Yes, their names are Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Yes.
Look
This
at her
was a hot mess.
snitching. Not Rosa Parks.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
don't call it on Rosa.
Yes. That
Yo,
is funny.
hilarious. Now, speaking of this, have you guys heard this Yanni and Laurel thing?
It is Johnny.
Okay.
It is not Laurel.
No, it's Laurel.
It's not
Laurel. It's
It's
Laurel.
not Laurel.
Okay.
It's Johnny.
Okay, so listen, we're gonna play it. Play it, Jacob, please.
Yanni. Laurel. Right.
Okay.
Yanni.
Play it louder.
Laurel.
Where's
Laurel. Laurel.
Yanni?
Laurel.
No.
That is Yanni.
Laurel.
No, that's
Laurel.
That
That's a
is
higher
Yanni.
so
That
all
is
of y'all,
Yanni.
everybody hears Yanni.
I hear Yanni. Yeah.
So who hears Laurel?
And if you heard Laurel, we need to clean your ears out.
And who heard Yanni?
Yanni. Yeah.
Look, Kevin, it's half and
Yeah.
half again. It's always we've taken
We need a
this poll.
tiebreaker. Right.
Laurel.
No,
Laurel.
That is Yanni.
Laurel. Laurel.
I hear Yanni.
That is a Y.
It's the same thing as the dress where
Oh, the
some
blue and
people
gold
yeah,
or-
some people see okay,
I saw blue.
so it's half and half. It's what'd you say? Well, so the thing is it's according to frequency and the way your ear canal is shaped. So
Told you clean it out.
Yeah, I know. Clean. Yo, if you have impacted
Clean it
wax
out, honey.
syndrome,
Clean it
clean
out.
it out.
But now hearing it, it sounds like him. Yesterday when I heard it in the car, it sounded like
Because he's the one that he's playing is on a higher frequency. Now, when I heard it with Kevin, he heard Yanni and I heard Laurel, and we literally was like, no, it's like we couldn't, because I was like, he's got to be playing because
See,
it
I've been
clearly says this, and I hear
I've been
it.
hearing Yanni since it came out.
No, I heard Laurel.
What?
Okay,
Okay, turn the bass
Okay.
up.
Laurel.
That's still Yanni.
Laurel.
Yanni.
Laurel. Laurel.
That's Yanni.
Laurel.
how do you hear? Do you hear
Laurel.
Laurel?
Laurel.
No, I hear Laurel.
Laurel.
I hear Yanni.
No, I just heard Laurel. No, but Yanni first. So we're all gonna agree to disagree.
Right.
But actually we're all hearing the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's the wavelengths are switched. Hey, boo, I think you can slide in. Everybody give it up for Nick Snow! Super hilarious, funny lady. She's coming to rip the stage up. Also, we have a special guest. Give it up for Renee. Renee came to see me today.
Hey, Renee.
Super dankness. She's here with all things cannabis on Tuesdays and Fridays. So shout out to everybody who's watching. Stephanie, thank you. Lolita, I appreciate you. Let's see, Crystal Covington, shout out to Carver High School. Sonia Simmons, Tiffany, thank you all for tuning in. We have one more topic and then we're going to take a break.
Oh, child, I can't wait for this. This is funny.
This is hilarious.
This is funny, honey.
Now, I love
I'm
Louis
glad
Vuitton.
you sent me this story.
Yo,
This is funny.
I love Louis Vuitton, but I don't know if I'm ready to act like Neo from The Matrix and be dodging no bullets over no bag. Can you run the story, Jacob, please?
Terrifying moments in Ottawa County. An armed robber fires shots while police say he demanded his victim give up his valuable bag. But despite the threat to his life, the victim refused to give him what he wanted. Tonight, he explains why, sharing his story with 24-hour News 8's Leon Hendricks. Leon has the report from Holland Township tonight.
No, I said, you're not getting my bag.
Suffice it to say that Jared Cluting is not your average victim.
And then he fired a second shot. He goes, "Demand, give me your bag." And I said, "You're not getting my bag."
Confronted by an armed perpetrator who wanted his $1,700 Louis Vuitton bag, Cluting decided to fight back, undeterred by warning shots fired. It was rush hour along Riley Street just west of US 31 when Cluting said the man approached him and immediately pulled out the weapon.
It happened very fast. In one motion, he took the gun out of his waist belt and with the other hand put up a bandana over his mouth and pointed it and was like, "Give me your bag." And I was like, "You're not getting my Louis Vuitton. I worked very hard for this, and this bag I've had forever." And
Yeah!
Yo!
Yes!
Hey, let's give him a round of applause.
Give him a round of applause. You are not getting my bag
ma'am.
today.
Yo.
Not today.
You gotta secure the bag.
Right.
You gotta secure the bag, not give it up.
Yes.
Yo, that was hilarious.
She said,
What?
I had worked very hard for this.
Yo, and that was a cute bag
It
too.
was.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys?
Girl, I would have given that bag so fast. Take the bag, girl. Take the bag. Right.
Well, first of all, the bag is like $1,800. Get insurance on the bag. Yeah, and then file that police report and get your bag back. But it's
Right.
not worth your life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you can always get another bag, but you can't get another life. So let's give it up for topics today. We have some really good topics.
That last one was real cute.
Yeah, I
That
know,
last one
right?
was real cute.
We're going to come right back, and we're going to have Kenya and Garcon and Shannon Garcon. They're going to talk about all things Black Pride. So stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Hey, I said Thursday. Thursday night tea. A Thursday night tea. I said, oops, it's Thursday. It's Thursday night tea. Oops, it's Thursday night tea. Anthony. Thursday night tea. Anthony. Thursday night tea. We are back. Shout out to Monica Livingston who's watching. She also has a show here called 36 Nation.
Tell her I said hi.
I know, Monica. Well, you could tell her, right?
Monica, girl. How you
camera.
doing?
Monica. So we have Shannon Garcon here today. Who has an app that we're going to talk about. And we also have Kenya Garcon Hutton here, who is the director and programmer of Black Pride. How did that come about?
How did what part of that come about?
About you being over Black Pride?
I started volunteering.
Okay.
And I put in my dues, and just my leadership shined through, and even with a lot of changes that happened with Black Pride, I just stuck with it, and just rose to the position.
Yeah, you have some really good events. I remember the outdoor event that I went to that we were at.
With the outdoor symposium with everybody with the health clinic.
Yeah, that was a really great, and I
Yes.
performed there. I remember that. That was awesome. Now, the purpose of Black Pride, because a lot of people ask this question like, oh, why is there a Black Pride? Why is there a white pride? Could you shed some light on that?
Sure. The reason why we have a pride is it wasn't a lot of people. And I just had a conversation with someone earlier this week. It didn't start out like when everyone else's pride started. Our pride movement started decades before that.
Okay.
It wasn't until the late 90s that it actually became documented and we started like officially calling it a Black Pride. But the purpose of a Black Pride is because we wasn't represented in the mainstream pride.
Okay.
So that Black Pride came about as a way to, highlight, the Black LGBTQ experience, to celebrate ourselves, and create a space where we're respected and visible, and as well as raise funds to go back into our community, which needs the funds anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
Is that why it's so expensive?
Because we were looking at
I gotta
some of
clutch
those.
my pearls when Black Gay Pride come around.
You see it in the lineup.
Yeah.
The entertainers don't come for free.
They down. That's true.
Who's coming this year?
Who is coming? K. Michelle is coming. Justice Smollett is coming.
Yeah.
Kiki
raise
White.
up.
Shout out to Jesse. I was just at dinner with Keisha Cole. He's so
Keisha
nice.
Cole is coming.
Oh.
Genuine is coming. Mario is coming.
Emoji.
We have a long.
Tyson Beckford.
Tyson Beckford is coming.
What?
Yes!
The model Macintosh is coming.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of people going to be. Shangela's coming.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of people going to be in DC.
And see, it's funny that you mentioned all the people that's coming because people always want to know, oh, well, where can I go to like one place to see where everything is coming from and where all the events are.
Right.
Enter Shannon Garcon.
Enter Shannon Garcon.
Yeah.
Now, talk a little bit about your app.
So we got an app, Our Pride app, which is on iTunes, and
we have a picture of what
I
it
need
looks
to download
like.
that.
Yes.
It's called Our Pride.
So
It's free.
it's free. It came out of last year for Pride. Kenya and Black Pride wanted an app just for Pride, and thought maybe we could expound this to make this something for the whole community, the Black African American community, because we go. How many times have we gone to a city or to a different Pride and don't know what's going on?
Yeah.
Or where
It's
it's
so
at?
And then you end up
irritating.
feeling like you're out of place.
Yes, I hate
You feel
that
ostracized.
feeling.
And you don't want to go on
This
Facebook
is not your
to find out who it is,
crowd.
right?
Yeah.
So you get a chance to go there. So thought, well, you know what? Why don't we just do this all in one place for us? That's why it's Our Pride, and we can just look at a community calendar, all the prides, parties, anything that goes on that have to do with Black LGBTQ.
Now, Shannon, is the app only just during the Pride period, or is it all year long?
All year long.
It's gonna be updated.
Updated.
Okay, cool. Because I'm looking for something like that. You don't know what night is night at what place, and like I just went to park on Sunday for the first time, like since it started. I'm like, what? What is going on?
Through the Center for Black Equity, what we did, we worked with Shannon to Center for Black Equity oversees all the prides worldwide. That's where I sit. And through that organization, we was able to work with Shannon to get all the prides like uploaded around the world onto his app, and as well as Shannon being Shannon works with all the party promoters and gets everyone else's information.
Shannon being Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon being Shannon.
Shannon being Shannon.
I'm in charge of the girls.
You should.
Who's in charge?
You
of
should
the
get
girl?
I'm in charge
a. You
of
should
the
get a
girls.
T-shirt that says Shannon just being Shannon.
Shannon being
That's a
Shannon.
good slogan.
Oh, I do want to say one thing. Who was in charge of last year's event? Was it you?
I've been doing it for 7 years.
Thank you for bringing my husband into
Thank-
town.
Cool.
I couldn't make it, but I love that man.
Okay, I
and
didn't
saw
bring
that-
him, but I worked with the promoter that brought him in here.
Yo, that.
Oh,
Thank
let's
you.
get to our Tank.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
love
yeah,
Tank.
yeah.
Don't you just love Tank?
I love him.
I love people who are comfortable in their own
Yes.
skin.
Well,
and comfortable in their
shout
own
out to Tank.
sexuality.
Yes.
And shout out to Tank for being one of the first, heterosexual males to come and do Pride.
Right.
Yes.
And also after all the feedback, all the negative feedback
The
he
backlash.
got. Oh, he
Woo.
told them
Still-
that he supported. He said, "Listen, I had a great time.
He got that check.
He got the check.
Hey.
There's
He
like
went
a
vi-
great-
he went viral.
He
showed
secured
love.
the bag.
He
Right.
showed the pictures of him performing at Pride on his social media.
Yes.
He really was just like, "There's no reason
Give it
why."
up for Tank.
Yes,
So
Tank.
shout out to Tank.
Shout out to Tank. Come do my show.
Yeah, I met him like a few months before that, and I told him like I've been loving you for a long time, and I really love you, and like I was just like, he was just like, thank you so much. I was like, oh, I told a straight man I love him.
But he's so cool.
He's so down
Yeah,
to
he
earth.
seems
When
so
I
down to
met him
earth.
after the show, he said, well, it's about time. I was like, oh, well, my bad.
Yes. Okay.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Now
So
I
here's
know.
some of the events. Jacob, if we give Jacob, my engineer, a round of applause.
Well,
Jacob does a good job.
Jacob's always working hard.
If we could roll some of the, so no, not this one. Yeah, well, that actually is. That's we're gonna talk about this later with Dante because that's next Tuesday, right, Dante?
Thursday.
Okay,
Thursday.
Next Thursday. This is also next Thursday. This is with Nick. She will be hosting over there. Give it up for Nick. She'll be
Go ahead,
hosting.
Nick.
Let's welcome to her. And we have Patrice DeVoe, Chelsea Short, D-Lo. We have a lot of slamming comedians on this show, so go check this
Now,
out.
are all of them LGBT?
Or
Is that the requirement?
well, it's not the requirement. The majority of them are LGBT or LGBT allies.
Okay, great, great.
And I know them personally.
So I was gonna say, girl, did they show you a card?
Oh, okay. They're card-carrying members.
Pull up your grinder.
Okay, ain't that it? You have to check it out. And what are the? So these are, and we run these during the commercial break, so
Okay,
they'll be able to
awesome.
see, what's
Awesome.
going
Yeah.
on.
There's some of the female parties.
I was gonna say
Yes.
that we got show for the female part because
Yes.
there's a lot more this year
We
than
have a
was
lot more
last
this
year.
Yes,
year.
I saw that.
We
I saw
became
that.
very intentional about making sure we have, like we always have, at least 2 official male promoters. So we really work really hard to try to make sure we have at least 2 female promoters as well to give everyone choices.
Yeah, I love diversity. So where can we find your app, Shannon?
You can find it on iTunes and Google Play.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And it's
Let
ready
me
to
go download that.
And actually, all those events are on there now.
And the last thing I want to talk about right quick is the reception coming up.
Right, I was going to talk about that. A lot of the things they're showing right now are the nightlife, the party stuff, but there's a whole slew of things that happen outside
Yes.
of the nightlife. The first thing starting is Thursday at Park and 14th at 7 p.m. I'm sorry. We're going to be having our annual reception. We're honoring, I think, about 12 or 13 different people from the community that have positive impacts, for the LGBT community. And one of our honorees this year is actually John Lewis. He's going to be in the building.
Okay.
Anita Bonds is going to be in the building. Mary Bowman. We have a whole slew of people that we've just observed and saw, and know that they're good.
Right.
Also on Thursday, we're going to be having a political discussion right before the ball, in the same space where the ball is going to be, just talking about the LGBTQ movement in this political atmosphere. That's something that we have going on. There's Friday. There's going to be the Sex Lives and Videotape Symposium.
Okay.
That's going to be Friday before the opening reception at the. All of this is in the Host Hotel.
Okay.
That evening we have we're going to be having our opening reception with entertainers, dancers. We're going to be raffling off tickets to the Beyonce concert.
Yes,
that
girls
night.
love Beyonce.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
And it's going to be free. You have to pay to get into the raffle. You just take a survey or do an HIV test.
Okay.
On Saturday we have a slew of workshops. We have a transgender symposium, a youth town hall. We have a resume and interview prep workshop.
Yes.
We have a hip hop and
I think
heels.
that's important.
Yes.
The resume.
We have,
Yes.
For
Yeah,
us.
we have
Yes.
we have an
And
intergenerational workshop. We have a senior LGBTQ senior workshop. We have the LGBTQ senior party with a purpose, which is to raise funds for an LGBT senior housing. We're having a party for older LGBT women, lesbian women. We have a whole slew of things going on besides the nightlife.
Now, before you wrap up, I just wanted to ask you. You said you got into it by volunteering.
Yes.
How does a young LGBT black person, not even just have to be black, of color, of different nationalities, get involved in the movement? Like, how do they go about by doing that?
You could either email me or you can go to www.dcblackpride.org and click volunteer and fill an application. It comes right to me, and we can rope you in.
Okay, cool.
And also Sunday, there's a worship service, right?
Yes, there's an
Yes.
interfaith service that happens Sunday, again, at the Host Hotel.
Shout out
The
to
Grand
Bishop
Hyatt.
Allison Abrams from
Yes.
ELC. I go to their church, so she's going to be there.
I need
Yes.
to come.
Yes, it's so
Yeah, it's
amazing.
really nice. It's so
I
nice.
need to go. I haven't been. I've been trying to find a good church home.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy because every
me.
first Sunday they do comedy and communion. So they serve communion and then she preaches and then after I do like a little comedy set for the congregation. It's amazing.
Wait, is communion wine or grape juice?
It's grape juice.
That's a deal breaker for me. It's a deal breaker for me.
Put that in the app. This church sells
breaker for me.
Jesus
serves
turned
grape
water
juice.
into wine.
Why?
I feel like
Ugh.
we should- But yo,
But there is
The
an
budget
holiday
cups.
service that's happening that Sunday. Yes.
Okay, give Shannon and Kenya a round of applause. Go check out the app. Go check out the Facebook page. What's the name of the Facebook page for Black Pride?
No, you can check out the website.
Okay, the website.
dcblackpride.org.
All right, there you go. Give it up for them one more time. We're going to go to break, and we're going to come right back for some funny with Nick Snow. Stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Hey, I said Thursday. Thursday night tea. A Thursday night tea. I said, oops, it's Thursday. We're back. We are back. And this young lady, we perform together all the time. We were just at the Draft House, D.C. together. We had an amazing show with Starstruck Comedy. She performs all over. She's having a show next Thursday. It's called Her Story for Black Pride. I'm on the show. She's on the show. It's going to be amazing. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for comedian Nick Snow!
Making sure this microphone. Okay, now bear with me, people out there, because guess what? I just learned I cannot drop a F-bomb. So I'll save all my F-bombs for Pride. Yeah, so real quick, I want to tell you guys too, I love me some Anthony. I actually want to know if I can borrow his physique. Your physique for Pride. You could take the fupa. You can handle this fupa.
Just for you.
Okay, you take the fupa. Oh, see, not this show, but come to the show next week. You'll hear more about this fupa. But I have a crush on somebody that's here. So we're going to kick. So this is Anthony with the T, right?
Yeah.
Anthony with the T. So we have to drop the T. I have a crush on somebody that's here. I don't know if she has a partner or not. If she has a partner, guess what? Take it as a compliment. I have the sweetest little crush on Camille. You guys are going to see her later. It's so cute and it's so innocent because I'm probably old enough to be her mom. I don't look like that, though. But anyway. So I just, last year I found out that I was fat. Yeah. So what are you guys laughing for? You know what? I'm PHAT fat. Okay? So we can't say what that stands for, but I'm going to have you use your imagination out there, okay? But this year, I found out that I was obese. So, y'all said, oh. That's just more room for me to drop it like it's hot. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm obese. But that's just a little bit more for Camille to study about working on, okay? All right. So we're going to have her run this play back later. Can you run Anthony with the T back? Are you able to see that again, Anthony? No? We not? Okay. So let me tell you guys something. So I have a 7-year-old son who I adopted. Clap it up for me. I adopted myself. Woo! And here's the thing about lesbians. We stay having our exes around. They even remain as our friends. We might even have sex with them every now and again. But my ex happens to be my co-parent. So Max and we adopted our son together years ago. And I must tell you, this is the funniest adventure. I need someone to come out with an app about co-parenting. Shannon. And Kenya, let's do add that to your gay parenting. Add that to your app, because I tell you, this thing that we're doing is so hilarious. It's like when we were going through the adoption process, the social worker was like, "Ma'am," she was like, "Which one is he going to call mommy?" We were like, "Both of us." She's like, "Okay. So you guys should maybe have him call one mommy and one ma." And I was like, "No, we're going to do mommy and mommy." But we didn't realize that now he's 7 and it's the most complicated thing ever. So we're with him at his lacrosse games and he goes, "Mommy," and we're both like, "Yes, yes, yes." Like we just pressed for him to be like, lesbians. I don't know what this is. I don't know if gay men go through this, when you guys adopt or have kids, co-parent or whatever. But it's like a tug of war for parenting. So it's like when he says mommy, I'm like, yes. And my co-parent, she's so cool. She's more like I don't know what you call it, androgynous stud. I don't know. Yeah. So she's like, "Yeah, what's up?" But I just want you guys to know that if you are going to adopt a child, you may want to distinguish between mommy and ma, because you're not going to know what's going on, especially if you guys are roommates. And you're in your room, and your son is in the other room, and your co-parent is in her room because you guys are roommates, and you're having sex with somebody new, though, and your son goes, "Ma!" and you go, "Yes!" and then you realize you just messed up your orgasm. So I just wanted you guys to really know to do that. So that's all I have, you guys. Oh, listen, I want to say, Anthony, thank you so much. You're so awesome. I want to dedicate this little small segment to my friend Nicole, who passed away. And it's so funny because Dion and I share that same person. And that's crazy. And come to my show June 13th at Draft House Comedy Club. Thank you. Come next week, too, for Pride.
So where can they find you on social media?
On social media, you can find me on Instagram. Nick Snow _official. NIKSNOW, not NIC, even though I am kind of masculine. All right.
Give it up for Nick Snow. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Dion Reader. Stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. Thursday Night Tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Hey, I said Thursday. Thursday Night Tea. Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony, and we have an amazing young woman here with us. Introduce yourself.
My name is Dion Reader. I'm running for City Council at large. I'm in the November race.
Now, you're running for a City Council at large. Is there a ward thing, or is it just at large?
So at large means every ward of the city.
Okay, so you're going to...
So I'm representing every ward of the city.
Okay, and what's your platform?
So really quickly, I believe we need to make D.C. a city that works for everyone.
Okay.
And currently it isn't. We're out of balance. I mean, you have individuals who are native like myself. I grew up in Columbia Heights, right up the street. And if it wasn't for the fact that my parents bought their home 50 years ago, I wouldn't be able to live here. And I've done fairly well for myself.
Because it is
So
expensive,
it's
girl.
expensive.
It's
Housing
getting
is out of
expensive.
control. We're not educating our children properly. I mean, we have some real social ills that's destroying our communities.
Yes.
Quite frankly, I'm very proud to be a small black business owner, and it's even hard for us to even be entrepreneurs. So we have to create a city that works for everyone, a city of people that work for the working class as well. As well as those who are doing extremely well.
Now, how are
it's
you going to
imperative.
do that?
Well, it's about policy. I've done work in the community for my entire career. For the last 25 years, I've worked in Ward 8. I was assigned to Ward 8 through Mayor Williams. I was his first neighborhood service coordinator.
He was so cute, by the way. Oh, my God. He was the cutest.
And I fell
old
in love
thing.
with the community. And quite frankly, from that time up until now, I've done work with families to strengthen those families, provide them opportunities to become self-sufficient, work with young people, directly hiring young people ages 18 to 24 to encourage them around working and looking for career opportunities. So there's a lot that we can do. And I realized in doing that work, the key to that work was really policy. Because you can work with people all day long, but if we don't change our communities, you change communities through legislation, you change your environment through policy. If we don't do something different, we're going to lose this city. And when I say we, I'm not talking about just any color. I'm talking about people who love DC.
True.
And that's what
Because
that's
it's
what's
no longer Chocolate City,
Yes.
if you want me to be honest.
Yes. It's all include. It's a melting pot.
It is.
Which is fine.
I
I'm
don't have
cool
a problem with that.
I'm
Yeah,
good with
I
that.
just want those people who want to be here be able to stay here.
Right.
That's it.
Instead
That's
of being
important.
pushed out of the
That's right.
communities.
And it's not okay.
Right.
So it's something we can do.
Good platform.
Yes.
Good platform. And where can we find you on social media?
DionForDC.com. My Facebook is Dion for DC. Instagram is Dion for DC. Twitter is DTR for DC. So everything is Dion for DC. You can always find me.
And do you have any rallies coming up?
I do. I have my volunteer rally. Please show up. IHOP, Alabama Avenue, this Saturday at 9:30 a.m. We're going to really get everyone riled up because it's imperative that we understand a couple of things. You know, when you're looking at a platform, and one of the things, and I want to say this before I move, one of the things that I'm really fully invested in is really having career trades, vocational trades back in our school. We have to create a pathway for success for young people.
Yes.
And that doesn't always mean college. So and
Yes.
I'm not
Yeah,
just
college
talking
is for
about
everybody.
college
It's
is for
not.
everyone.
Yeah.
We're not just talking about, you know, the plumbing trades and carpentry trades. I'm talking about IT, cybersecurity. Our young people are phenomenal with technology.
Yes, they
I have
are.
a 5-year-old
You see the memes,
granddaughter.
girl,
Yeah, my granddaughter does more on my phone than I can. But again, we have to feed that, and we do that through our educational system, reinforcing that at home. So we got to look at opportunities for people to survive in DC. Make DC a city that works for everyone.
Good deal. Give it up for Dion.
Thank you.
And we are running out of time, but we're trying to fit everybody in here. We have a performer. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Meet Kramer.
I tried to find another, but they all led me astray. They don't look at me with your eyes. You could kill me with one look my way, and I wouldn't mind if I died. Just shoot me another glance that says it. That says you look like that special kind of girl. What a match we could be. We could go get higher off of love. Come on, baby, match me. So I'm sitting in this park, you know, mind over matter, thinking, do I even matter? I tried to catch your eye, but she's even better. So do I even matter? Just say, you look like that special kind of girl. What a match we could be. Ooh. another planet. There ain't nobody like you. I know this earth's warmer than how we found it. My Martian man, let's go higher. You must be from another planet. There ain't nobody like you. I know this earth's warmer than how we found it. My Martian man, let's go higher, go higher, let's go higher, higher, go higher. I tried to find another like you, but there's no one with your eyes. Higher, go high. Let's just go higher, higher. Let's go higher.
Yo, give it up for Meet Kramer. Kramer, where can we find you?
You can find me, meetkramer.com, MEETCRAMER. Instagram is the same, Meet Kramer.
Meet Kramer. Give her another round of applause. Also, I have Dante Balenciaga here. I have two more guests because we're running out of time. Dante, you're having a ball. It's called On the Run. And because he has the best promotion I've ever seen in my life. What's the YouTube clip so whether they can see the promo?
Legendary Dante Balenciaga and legendary overall mother Michelle St. Laurent. Actually, just go to www.ontherunball.com.
www.ontherunball.com. You can also see the video. I'm going to post it to my personal page and the Thursday Night Tea page so we can get people to the ball. Everybody's always around here talking about, we want to go to a ball. So this is the ball. He's having it. You're also having one next Thursday. It's called
Slay the Vote Ball. So definitely come out for it. It's a pre-Pride ball. This is the third year we're doing it in partnership with Center for Black Equity, Impulse DC, and some other.
And it's a lot of cash being given out, right?
Yes, a lot of cash.
It's a lot of cash given out. So check Dante. You want to give him your Facebook name? And
yes, Dante Brown, DUANTE Brown.
All right, give it up for Dante. Also, give it up for Camille Roberts, who didn't get to perform, but she's a friend of the show, so she'll definitely be back. Give it up for all of our guests today. It's Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Coming up next, we have Spotlight Over the City. Please stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in for Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Listen Vision, listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday Night Tea.